As Aristotle put it, courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. We continue our conversation with the Director of Kedia Securities, Vijay Kedia. Vijay, welcome back. Vijay, we were talking about Atul Auto, not sending your kids to Switzerland and instead to Saurashtra. I hope they've forgiven you for that.
Yes.
The one trade of yours that I always admired, Vijay, was during COVID. I just thought that was a really heads-up trade. You made a big swinging bet on Tejas Networks.
Yes.
First, when did you bet and why did you bet on Tejas?
So I have a habit, Ramesh Babu, that I keep on watching the shares for 3-4 years before I get into in a bigger way.
Yeah.
So I was watching and I bought first quantity of Tejas maybe in 2017 or something at 400 rupees. And the stock fell down to 40 rupees during COVID.
From 400 to 40?
400 to 40.
And that didn't unnerve you?
No, because of course it did unnerve me, but the bet was very small. And I was hopeful that one day this company will turn around because they were making equipments for telecom. And telecom as a sector was doing
very
bad.
well.
Okay, so in 2020 when company market cap was just 40-45 crore rupees, company had 120 crore rupees in cash.
Amazing.
So there was no brainer.
No brainer,
you know,
yeah.
So I bought some 50 lakh shares, whatever shares I could get at that point of time, whatever money I had at that point of time.
I remember to circuit down and you bought up
yes, sir.
the
yes,
shares.
Yes.
50 lakh shares.
55 lakh precisely I had at one point of time.
At your maximum holding.
Yeah.
And then what was the trajectory of the stock?
No, then it went up to some, I think, 650 rupees. And today also it is somewhere around 550. I sold 20 lakh shares.
That's okay, but the Tatas came in and bought.
Then Tata came 2 years back, 1.5 years back. Suddenly Tata came back and bought the company. So that was some, blessing for me.
Yeah.
You know.
But despite the stock being down 90%, you had the courage to average down?
Yes, sir. Because I was waiting for the thing to settle down. And that 100,000 shares which I had bought actually kept me reminding that I have to watch these shares. That was on my radar.
Right.
So that was the idea.
Right.
Yeah.
And we all say, whether it's Atul Auto or whether it's Tejas, that the quality of management is important.
Yes.
For making such a big bet, did you try to understand the management quality in these companies?
Of course, management is very important.
Management quality. How did you assess the management quality?
I watched them. I watched their track record for last 15 years. And what they have done in last 15 years, what they had predicted, and what they have delivered, whatever they have said. So all these things I watch. And plus, so management is the first thing. And then the product which they are into and the growth of the product. So all these things I have to align together.
So the past track record is what
very important, of course. Yes.
On this thing. So you talked about your successes, and there have been many. Sometimes failures also teach us important lessons. Can you talk about a failure and what it taught you?
Yeah, of course. There had been many, but one I remember, one Stuart & Lloyd is one company.
IOC held.
Yeah. So that Tata used to own that company. Tata finally sold this company in 2004-05 to Indian Oil Corporation. And they were into infra. In 2003 to 8-7 was
pipes and fittings.
Yes. So I thought I cannot go wrong in this company. I bought some 3-4 lakhs or 5-6 lakh shares I bought. And finally that company got delisted, So
you lost your entire money there?
Entire money, zero. Entire money.
So what did that teach you? The stock market is a dangerous place?
No, sir. It's a risky business, I would call it. It's a challenging business. But I don't know, because too much of, as they say, too much of analysis leads to paralysis. How can you go wrong in a company owned by Indian Oil Corporation? That time it was the only Fortune 500 company from India.
And yet you did.
Huh?
And yet you did.
Yeah, exactly. So I learned this lesson that keep walking. You do not get the same outcome of whatever input you give to the market. Market will give you different output at every given time.
Okay, now Vijay Kedia is a seasoned investor. He's had great runs. He's made a few losses. How would Vijay Kedia describe his own investment philosophy?
Ramesh Babu, I am following one very simple philosophy and I call it SMILE. Okay, S stands for small in size, medium in experience, large in aspiration, and extra large market potential. So I usually buy a smaller company in the sector, and management should have an experience of 15-20 years so that they have fallen number of times in their life and learned the lessons. And large in aspiration. They should have that aspiration to from regional to national and national to international. An extra large market potential. I should invest in a crocodile, in the fish in the ocean, not a crocodile in the pond.
But Vijay, correct me, your mentor whom you said, SP Modi, said, buy the leading companies. Now you're buying these fringe companies almost. Why is that?
Yeah, he taught me that whenever a sector changes, buy the leader. So as I told you, Ramesh Babu, that I have learned alphabet of investing from him. But I like to make my own words.
Make your own sentences now. Right. That's very good. Vijay, you were a kid who grew up in Bada Bazaar. I've also lived in that area, so I understand the culture you came from. Today you're wealthy. How has your life changed?
Nothing, sir. Life hasn't changed much. There is a quote of mine that your investment belongs to the market and your profit belongs to you. Your DP statement belongs to the market, your bank statement belongs to you. So as long as I am invested in the shares, that money does not belong to me. And every time I am illiquid, so you will hardly find some 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs rupees in my bank account and all.
You didn't answer my question. How has money changed you? I mean, are you living more luxuriously now?
No, I am living comfortably, sir. I will tell you, in Kolkata, with 21 people used to share one toilet. Now my life has changed. Now I have 3 toilets by myself.
Correct.
So that you can call it a change.
Big luxury from someone from Bada Bazaar.
Yes. I did not have 14 rupees to buy a milk powder dabba for my son, sir. So money is very, important for me. Even today, if I have to spend, I am telling you from my heart, if I have to spend 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 rupees in something, my mind tells me, can I afford it? Then my subconscious mind tells me, okay, I have this much of fixed income, I can afford this. Oh. So there, I will take a...
Even today's the poor boy in Calcutta measuring his rupees and paisa.
Yes.
Really good. Vijay, one of the part of the show that I really enjoy is doing a rapid fire. Are you ready for your rapid fire?
Yes.
Great. So let me start asking the question. An Indian promoter that you admire the most?
Rajiv Bajaj.
Why is that?
Sir, he's so big and so powerful, even then so humble, a gem of a person.
Great. A book that has influenced your investing career?
Unfortunately, I did not read any book about investing, but I had read Gita a number of times, and I am following Gita's principle in my investing principles.
Which is what? Say, do your duty, don't worry about the fruits?
Yeah, there are so many, like Karmane Vadiga Rastema Phalesu Kadachana. There is a song which I always follow, that Jo Mil Gaya Usi Ko Mukaddar Samajh Liya, Jo Kho Gaya Main Usko Bhulata Chala Gaya.
Right.
So all these things.
So you're happy in the moment, which is what Gita teaches us also.
Yes.
The best investing advice that you have ever received?
That I told you that Mr. SP Modi had told me once, whenever the sector changes, catch the leader.
Pratik and Anand, your 2 sons, if they came to you today and say, Dad, what is the investment advice that you'd give us? What would that be?
I will give them this advice, and I do give them this advice, ki always be a learner. Don't try to become a teacher. Be a student and keep on learning.
All your life, okay. 3 adjectives that you would use to describe yourself.
I would say that I am a learner, and I would say that I am a fighter. I am stubborn. I am a fighter, and I am a risk taker, calculated risk taker.
Okay. Low risk, high return type of investments.
Yes.
Excellent. 3 players from Dalal Street that you have always admired.
Sir, have you watched this movie RRRR?
The new global Golden Globe Oscar nominated film.
Yeah, you have answer of all the things, all the questions. So RRR is a very important factor in the stock market. R stands for Ramesh, R stands for Rakesh, R stands for Radhakishan ji. So all these people are very inspirational.
Well, the latter 2 I understand. I don't know what Ramesh.
I will change my name to Ravi, sir, from Vijay to Ravi.
Thank you. No, my final question to you. 3 names. Tell me who's your favorite. Kishore Kumar, Sonu Nigam, or Ajit Singh? Arijit Singh.
Kishore Kumar.
Oh, great. I know you're a great singer too. So for our audience, would you sing a few lines of your favorite tune from Kishore Kumar?
Okay. So you must have heard, Ramesh Babu, that song Kehna Hai, Tumse Pehli Baar. So I've written a parody song and sent it to, tweeted to Mrs. Nirmala Sitaraman FM.
Okay.
So in that song...
Just एक मुखड़ा सुना दीजिए.
अच्छा, उसमें मैंने उनको ऐसे बोला है, कहना है मैडम से पहली बार, डिविडेंड के ऊपर लेती हो मैडम टैक्स क्यों बार बार. तो उसका अंतरा ये है सर कि पूछे स्टूडेंट तुमसे पढ़ लिख करके क्या है करना, नौकरी की लाइन है लंबी, नंबर भी आएगा क्या अपना, क्या सारी डेमोग्राफी वाली बातें हैं बेकार, डिविडेंड के ऊपर लेती हो मैडम टैक्स क्यों बार बार। इसका एक लाइन और जरूरी है, वो सुनाता हूं। मैडम क्या बोलती है, बोली मैडम हमसे माई मगन डोंट यू वरी, बैठी हूं मैं करने सारी चिंता दूर तेरी, 5 ट्रिलियन की इकोनॉमी हो रही है तैयार, जल्दी से आएगी जीवन में तेरे बहार बहार बहार।
Lovely, Vijay. You've not only spoken to wizards, you've also sent a budget message to the finance minister.
Yes.
Thank you. Success, they say, is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Vijay, congratulations on staying the distance and many, many thanks for appearing on Wizards.
Thank you very much. My honor.